Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to the Life and Times of Crazy Patrick. I wanted to get in touch with you, with my viewers. I'm losing subscribers every day, and it seems like my last video I put out, YouTube's not even having it out there where people can see it. So go to my channel, Life and Times of Crazy Patrick, and look at my last video of the Masonic Cemetery. We're ghost hunting out there with a new app I have. And we're going to today to the Albino Cemetery in Old Messiah, to the witch's grave. And it's about halfway through, and then there's a gentleman that got on there with me that had a story to tell that he came by. So he's got his story in there about somebody else that's buried in there, about a hermit that was a Catholic. And so that story is pretty interesting. And be sure and watch till the end, because part of this app has a motion sensor, and it somehow magnetic motion, and it shows if there's any activity. And at the tomb at the end, I put that app on, and there's something that's staying on right there at the end, right at one corner of the tomb. It's not any place else. It's just at that one corner of the tomb. So there's something there. I believe it. So stay till the end and see that. Like, subscribe, share, help me out with my algorithm, and I'll talk to you again when we get to the cemetery. Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Life and Times of Crazy Patrick. Well, Crazy Patrick has brought you here to the San Albino Cemetery in Old Messiah. We're going to do some ghost hunting here, and there's a witch's grave I'm going to take you to, so stay with me. It's probably going to be about halfway through this before we get to the witch's grave, so stay with me and see if she says anything or talks to us today. So I'm going to go ahead and change this app over, and I'll be right back. Well, hello folks. We're here at the San Albino Cemetery. It's owned by the Catholic Church. You have to get permission from them to be buried here. There's a witch in here I'm going to take you to, and we're going to see if she'll talk to us. But I'm just going to kind of walk around here. It's a very old cemetery, been here for many, many, many years. We're going to see if anybody wants to talk to us today, okay? Are there any spirits near here that would like to speak to me today? It's dark. Yeah, I would say it probably is pretty dark. Do you know where you're at? Could you give me a name? Can you give me a name?
Can you feel me?
I don't feel you. What's your name? And why are you still here? I don't know what the... Are you warning me? Are there evil spirits here? I know I have guardian angels. Are there evil spirits here around me? Anybody at this Garcia grave that would like to talk? I'm going to move on. It's dark. Yes, I know it's dark. It's dark down there, isn't it? Do you know where you're at? Red. I don't know what's red. There's some red flowers here on the grave. Is that what you're talking about? The red flowers? You like the red? I'm going to go ahead and continue walking here. I'm going to go slow. That last video I did, I think I might have went a little fast. So I'm going to just kind of go slow here for a while. I'm not in a hurry. It's a beautiful day. There's a very light breeze. Some of these cemetery plots are very ornate here. This is one, I think they called it a cradle. They haven't done those cradles like this in a cemetery for a long, long time. Anybody here? Would you like to talk?
Help.
Help. How can I help you? How can I help you? Tell me how I can help you.
Leash.
Leash. Leash. What would a leash have to do with anything? I don't have a dog or anything. I don't see any dogs around here. I don't know what a leash. Are you tied to something? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Some of these are so old that you can't even read the headstone. Somebody here would like to talk? Is there someone here who would like to talk? Florentina, are you here? Are there any evil spirits around me? Can you tell me that? Pretty quiet, actually, guys. Really, really quiet. Hello? Anybody here that would like to speak to me? Anybody here that I can help in any way?
Scott.
Scott. Scott. Let's see if we can find Scott. Is Scott near me? Scott, are you here somewhere close? Oh, here's a very new grave. I know some of the Jewish religion says that people have a hard time disconnecting from their body sometimes. It's like an umbilical cord when their spirit leaves, and it's kind of attached. And then something else I was reading, it said that people that pass away that are very materialistic don't disconnect that umbilical cord from their body to their soul. They're kind of attached for a while. Can you help me with that? Can you tell me about that? I don't see a Scott. I'm looking for a Scott. Some of these graves are very, very old. Anybody here that wants to speak? I'm listening. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Can anyone hear me? Poisoned. Oh, poisoned. Somebody here that was poisoned? I'm gonna stop this and we're gonna go on over by the witch's grave and see if she'll talk to us, because the story I read is that she was poisoned. So we're gonna go there pretty soon. I'm gonna go ahead and walk out this way. Anyone else here that would like to talk?
Talk to me.
Oh, John. I'll talk to you. Is this Robert or is this John? Roberto? Was that you? Or is it John? Can you give me a name? I'm here to talk to you. If you'll give me a name. There's John Luis right here, and there's Roberto, nicknamed Bobby. Bobby, are you here? John, are you here? Paul, could it be Paul that I'm talking to? Could it be Paul? There's several males right here by me. Francisco. Several males. Someone can talk to me, I'd appreciate it.
I meant it.
You meant it. What did you mean? What did you mean? This is Lucia. Are you here? Lucia, are you here? We have a vehicle driving by right now. Might mess everything up. I'm going to go ahead and stop this and go to another area. It's awfully quiet here. When I stopped the video, it's still talking to me, and it said Brandon real loud. I don't know where Brandon is. How can we help? Is there anybody here to speak? Anybody here that would like to talk today? Is there a Brandon nearby?
Clean.
Clean. Oh, there's some people over in an area not far from here that's cleaning. Is that what you're talking about? They're cleaning and raking. Is that what you're talking about? Some of these graves have been here so long. Here's one here that's been Jose Bernal, a private in the military, World War I. Was born April 17th, 1890, and passed away June 28th, 1959. Are you here, Jose? Would you like to talk? Another military grave. Wandering? Yes, I'm just wandering here. I'm wandering here. I'm wandering around. I'm here at Francisco M. Val, private, 165th Depot Brigade, World War I also. Born January 28th, 1894. Passed away May 12th, 1957. Anyone here that would like to talk? Am I talking loud enough that you can hear me? Well, guys, I'm gonna stop this again, and we're gonna get over to the witch's grave. I'm gonna go ahead and walk back out of here, see if there's anybody anywhere that wants to talk here, but it's awfully quiet. I don't know if it's just different during the day, but
Impressed.
you're impressed? You're impressed that I can hear you? Are you impressed that I can hear you? I wish they would answer questions better. Sometimes they do and sometimes they don't. Kind of different, and it's different during the day. I'm going to go ahead and stop again here. Okay, I'm back recording again, and somebody just asked me, why are you here? I'm here to talk to you and to help you if I can. If you're still here, I'd be happy to help. I'm walking over here now. We're gonna go to the witch's grave. The story goes that she was gonna poison her boyfriend or lover or whoever he was, and she made up some kind of pozole or something and had it poisoned to kill him. And somehow he figured out that there was something wrong, and he turned around and made the soup look different or do something and added some different seasonings and stuff and ended up giving it back to her. You agree with that? That he poisoned you? You see this big block right there? This big, just a block of a tomb? Well, that's the witch's grave. And so the story goes that this guy ended up poisoning her and killing her. And they say that when she was buried, they put a big rock on the grave because they didn't want her getting out. And then they encased that in concrete. So you can't get out? Is that the deal? Are you here and you can't get out? You do know this is the witch's grave?
No, but I'm curious about it.
Yeah,
I'm looking for the hermit's grave.
The hermit's grave.
The hermit that was up in La Cueva. His name is Giovanni. You don't know about that?
No, I don't know about
Well,
that.
tell me about the witch anyway.
Well, the story is, I have a gentleman here that wants to hear about the witch. Maybe she'll talk to us while we're standing here. But the story is that she was...
I can't.
You hear that? She says, I can't.
She can't.
But the story goes that she was poisoning her boyfriend or lover. She'd made up like some pozole or some kind of soup and had taken it to him to poison him. And somehow he figured out what was going on, and he seasoned it up different and changed it and ended up giving it back to her, and she poisoned herself. She ate it and poisoned herself. Then they buried her here, and they put a big rock on her grave to keep her from getting out, and then they encased it in concrete. And when it gets cracks, the locals will come and fill the cracks because they're afraid
They got some work to do.
they're afraid that she'll get through the cracks.
Well, no.
But
not every poisoner is a witch.
Yeah, I don't know if she's going to talk to us today or not.
Is there any sort of marker on it?
No, the only thing
That's odd.
There's no marker. I don't know her name. I wish you'd tell me her name. This is a ghost app that I have they'll talk to you if they're here. Is there evil spirits around me?
I come and go.
Oh, come on.
So you come and go from here, huh? You can get out. Is that the thing? You can get out? Are you evil? Are you a witch? Yeah, the cross used to be painted black, but they changed that. And then there's a story that there was some teenage kids in here, and one of the girls thought it would be funny just to lay on top of there, and she laid on the grave, and
It's warm.
it's warm. It's warm. Yeah, it's probably warm where you're at. The story says that when she got down off of there, she had like a grand mal seizure and never had epilepsy until then.
How about that? Well, then I'll go keep on looking for the religious guy.
If
You don't know about the hermit? It's quite a story.
yeah, what's about the hermit?
You must not be from around here.
I've been here like since the early 80s.
Well, this Italian traveled all over the world and then went to South America, traveled all over South America, and everywhere he went, he set up a church. He wasn't Catholic. They wouldn't let him be a priest because one of his hands was deformed. He was in a different church, and he would go from town to town, set up a 12-man council, and once he got the thing going, he'd move on.
Teresa.
And then he got thrown out of Argentina, he got thrown out of Brazil, he got thrown out of Mexico. They deported him to Cuba. He went to New York, he walked to Canada, walked across, took a canoe down the Mississippi.
Oh man.
Stopped at St. Louis, followed a wagon train to Las Vegas, New Mexico.
Wow.
And he had a following that followed him around.
Gee whiz.
And they still worship him down in South America. They pray to him. But anyway, so I ended up here. And he ended up in, he found a cave up there on the Oregon Mountain, right there by the
Oh, I'll be darned.
close. You know those big gold?
There used to be a mine up there years and years ago.
Yeah, that's further. Anyway, more than one, I think. But so he was up there and doing his. People would go up for cures and things. He was an herbalist, but he didn't think he was doing miracles. He just thought it was the faith of the people that he was dealing with that helped him.
Well,
either way.
so his grave is supposed to be in here in Albino?
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
And,
There's
but
some people was cleaning down there. I bet if you asked them, they'd know.
I will. But it gets better. Not better, not for him. So anyway, he put a signal fire on Friday night. He'd light a fire to let the town know he was okay. He used to walk from there to the church.
Wow.
Over here.
That's a long walk.
And his sect was named. What? How do you say it?
San Albino?
Isn't that San Antonio?
No,
Is it the same thing?
San Albino is the
I
big
know,
church.
I know, but I think it might be the Saint of San Antonio. I don't know. Anyway, so they didn't see the fire. They went up there and he had a knife in his back, and they found him. And
Somebody killed him.
Somebody killed him. He was in conflict with the Catholic Church because people were coming to him for help. And so the list of suspects are rather large. What was that?
She just said, I'm inside it. So she's inside the tomb. I'm trying to hear. Tradition.
Tradition?
Tradition.
Well, I'm talking about tradition.
Yeah, the gentleman here is talking about a tradition and a story.
Ask her where the hermit's grave is.
Do you know where the hermit's grave is? We're listening. Have you been to Pat Garrett's grave?
No.
Pat Garrett's buried over in Masonic Cemetery on Brown Road, and it's what is that? Melendrez and Brown Road.
I haven't been over there, but what I'm going to say is the Catholics let him be buried here, even though they were at odds.
I'll be darned.
So I'm thinking he might be near where they buried priests. And maybe they'll know, like you say.
Yeah,
but maybe this lady knows.
Yeah, I wish she'd talk more. I was here the other day, and I was trying to use another camera, and you regret. Do you regret poisoning the guy and getting poisoning yourself? This works off a kind of like magnetic sensors in your phone.
Well, I'm going to take a picture anyway.
Yeah, you can let people.
That's an interesting story, but the one I'm telling is they had a film at the Rio Grande a couple of weekends ago, and it was subtitled. It was filmed in South America, and all these people are still worshiping this one guy down
God,
there.
that's amazing.
So they worship to the Virgin Mary, and they worship to the hermit.
Wow, that's amazing.
So I'm going to go down there and see if I can.
Yeah, I bet you they'll tell you.
Because he was buried here, and then somebody knocked the gravestone over.
Vandalized it?
Or took it, and they rebuilt it.
Wow.
And I saw it in the movie. I know the general shape, but I'm thinking when this graveyard was set up, it was probably set up in quadrants, where you might bury some people over here and some people over here. And,
yeah.
And I just wonder where the priests are buried.
And you have to.
I'm not sure.
She's not sure?
Not sure. She had. Yeah, she said, I'm not sure.
6.
I don't know what 6 would have to do.
It might be the block.
Could be. Try that. Try block 6.
Ask them if that's block C or B or 6 rather.
Is that block 6 you're talking about, where the hermit is?
Or the priest.
The priest that's buried here? Is that section 6? Boy, sometimes they just don't answer right back.
Sure.
Sure.
Well, we'll see.
You
I'll
go
let you
see?
know.
Yeah, let me
Find
know.
out.
Let me know.
Now, see, this is an area where obviously these are really old graves.
Yeah, there's really old ones in here from the 1800s. And some really
this
old.
This would have been in 1869.
Wow.
So
wow.
I thought I'd be able to do it.
Yeah, you might find it.
Like this, going from that end to this end, but.
Well, try that. Try that and ask those people over there. They're over there raking in that fenced in area. You're very welcome, sir. Nice to meet you. Glad to hear your story. I'm sure my viewers will like that too.
Everybody's got stories.
Oh yeah.
There's just not that many people to listen.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's fascinating.
Yeah, all righty. Well, you have a great day. I hope the witch still here? You want to talk some more?
Lower your voice.
Lower my voice? Okay.
Bye.
The gentleman just said goodbye. That was here talking with me. Did that disturb you? I'm still listening. I was going to tell you guys, the locals come here when this thing starts getting cracks. And they're afraid she'll get out through the cracks. But I don't know. You can see the cracks in there. Hello? I believe she said a name when he was talking to me, or somebody told me a name. Could you tell me that name again of the witch? because we don't have a name or anything, and the tomb is not marked. Can you give me a name? A name? A name, please? Love. That was somebody else. It wasn't her. Are you evil? Are you encased in this tomb? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello, I'm listening. Can you hear me? Are you here? Will you talk to me? Did that gentleman disturb us? Disturb our conversation?
I see you.
You see me? Okay, well, I'm glad you can see me because I can't see you. Can you give me your name? Can you give me your name? I would like to be able to call you by your name instead of just saying the witch. Could you please tell me your name? Are you gonna talk to me?
What is this?
This is a device so I can hear you. It's something new that I have, and I'd really like to know your name. Please give me your name. Can you get out those cracks? Are you inside or outside this tomb? You're awfully quiet. Could you please give me your name?
Dislike.
You dislike me? That's why you won't tell me your name? Do you want me to leave? Do you want me to leave? Somebody put some kind of a heart little shape kind of glass bead on me.
Criminal.
Yes, you're a criminal. Yeah, I guess you're a criminal. You tried to poison your boyfriend, right? And he poisoned you. I hope you guys are staying with me and I didn't lose you during that story with that other gentleman. It's going to be interesting if he goes to section 6 and finds the priest. If he finds it, we'll go over there and see if he'll talk to us. Because he's been there since... Drowned. So you're telling me that you weren't poisoned? Or were you poisoned and then drowned? Or is there somebody else here near me that drowned? Well, guys, she's not talking much today. I wished I would have got that video I shot the other day. She was talking up a storm to me. But I think maybe when that gentleman was standing here talking, it kept her from responding to me now. So I'm going to go ahead and end this now. And I want to tell you all thank you so much for watching my channel. Thank you so much for sending comments. Send me comments. Do you believe that this was working? or if it's all a bunch of hooey, or if I'm talking to evil spirits that Have we met? Yes, I was here the other day. We met the other day. We met the other day when I was here talking to you. Actually, I've been here like 3 times, so you probably recognize me if you can see me, like you said you can see me. Well, guys, leave me some comments. Let me know what you think. Is this really a spirit talking to me, or is it a bunch of hooey, or what do you think? And be sure and check out Amy's Crypt on YouTube, because they're the ones that developed this. Now I'm going to put on another app here when I stop this and see if I get anything on it. And I'll catch you on the next one. Please stay with me. Hold on here, guys. Couldn't hear that one very good. Why am I leaving? Well, I need to go home, and I need to end this video. That's why I'm leaving. Brother? No, I don't want to be your brother. The other day when you was here, you told me that you own this place. You wanted me to kneel. And that was kind of strange. But I'm going to go ahead and end this, guys. I'm going to try something else here. Another app that picks up motion if there's spirits around, and we'll be able to see the motion. So I'm going to go ahead and stop that and change this. Oh, there is something there. Look, right at the tomb, and it's out of the tomb. See that? See how that's working? And it's right at the tomb. Now it jumped up on top when I put it up by the cross. Oh, Lord. That's pretty crazy. Wow. So there is something moving here. And it's not on this side. It's not there. But it's right there. Right here. It's standing right at this corner. Right at the corner. Wow. Is that pretty cool or what? And I will show you. I'm going to have my wife film me, and it picks up, if I'm in front of the camera, it picks up all my movement. But this is picking up movement. It is not here. You cannot see it, and it's right there. Wow. Wow. That is so cool. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end this now so I can get this posted. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. Give me those thumbs up, those likes, like that video, because that really helps my algorithm. If I don't get the views, I have over 6,000 subscribers, and I know most of them are into the paranormal, so give me those likes, help me out. All right, I'll catch you on the next video. I want to tell you, have a great rest of your day, stay healthy, and God bless.